everyone. I hope you're doing well. I have sort of a different kind of video to make today, and I don't know whether you've noticed that when I play the piano, I'm sitting on books because the bench isn't high enough for me, and I didn't really learn that until I started taking lessons. The bench there is adjustable, and it makes a big difference. So I've been sitting on these books for months and months and months, and for Christmas I got a piano bench and I had to order it, so it just arrived yesterday. So I'm going to open it up. It's going to require some assembly. I'm not going to put you through that, but I want to open it up and see what it is, and I want to give you an update on my recital. So two things. So here it is. And I know people do the unboxing all the time. It's kind of like been done, but I am excited about it, and I've been meaning to talk about it in other videos about getting an adjustable bench, but I haven't, so. Pretty ironic that I'm opening up a bench on a bench. I didn't think of that till just now. Okay. All right, so here are the instructions. It doesn't look too hard. Okay, it looks like maybe I'm just putting, oh, and by the way, it has a compartment, which I'm excited about. It doesn't look too hard. It looks like I have to put the brackets for that in. That might be tricky. Okay. Ay, ay, ay. Get that out of the way. What is all this underneath? Oh, okay. Those must be the legs. These must be the tools that I need, I'm guessing. Oh, this is pretty nice. And it doesn't look like it's going to be hard to put together. Wow, I love this. Does not look hard to put together. So that is great. Okay. So look at this. See, it's like a nice little cushioned top. And look, voila, it opens up. It's not super deep for holding a lot of books, but it's enough for sheet music and stuff. So these must be the tools. What do I got here? A little wrench. And some washers and bolts and nuts and bolts and things like that. So I'm not going to pull all those out because I don't, I'm not going to pull all those out because I don't want to lose anything. And then these must be the legs. And they are, and look at them. All right, these are great. Look at, this is like nice and shiny. I mean, it kind of looks like a grand piano, what a grand piano would look like. So that is really cool. And there are 4 of them, obviously. It's not going to be too hard to put together. You should have seen me putting together, this thing that the piano, the keyboard sits on. It doesn't look hard to put together, but you have to have like good spatial knowledge, like just how, because the brackets, I had to assemble them and put put like hardware on it. It was not easy. Intellectually, it was not easy. So I hope never to have to put that together again. And that bench that I have wasn't hard to put together. It was just the legs. Wow, these legs are so nice. And I don't know if I showed you the sides of the bench that are nice and shiny too. Like the paint on it is really great. And then that's just a box. Okay, so not hard. This is not going to be hard to put together. And so I'm just going to lift this up again. See how the sides are like shiny too? And then these have like knobs that you can lower and raise it. I'll do that once it's all put together. So that's my exciting unboxing. And so now I'm just going to tell you about the recital. So it went well. I'm going to bring this up a little. It went really well. Here's what happened. I got there. I had a really busy day at work that day. And I can't complain. I only worked 5 hours on Wednesdays, but I had 3 things that I had to do. One was that 2 things. One, I had a program that I had to run. That was at 1 o'clock. And then I had to be on the desk until 4. So from 2 to 4, I was on the desk, which really isn't that much. But then I had a meeting with my boss. It was my annual review, and so that can be stressful, just, it's just, but that was fine. And then I had to go right at 5. We sat and talked until almost 5, and then I had to go to the recital. So I went, I got in my car, and it's rush hour, everything was fine. I got there actually kind of early. And then I was sitting out in the parking lot thinking, I don't want to go in yet because it's just like a small place. And I just needed to, just be by myself for a little bit. So I did go in about 10 minutes before, and there were other people there, and we started talking with each other. And then the owner, who is also a piano teacher, but not mine, came out and brought us into the back, which was, I guess, a larger room than my lessons are in. And, I forgot if I told you this. So, let's go back. So on Monday, a week ago, I had my lesson, and I got there, and we had to switch rooms. So we switched to the room that the recital, it's really called Studio Time, was in. And so I got to play on the piano. I got to have my lesson on the piano that I was going to play on Wednesday. So that was really good, except it was a much different piano, different type. Now, I'm going to say this wrong because the one in my lesson, this is a Yamaha, but it's a digital, so it's a different feel. And then the one in my lesson is also a Yamaha, but it's an upright. So that has a different feel. And then like the keys go down more easily than these. And then the one in my, where I played on Wednesday night, I think it's a Kawai. I have not looked this up, so I don't know if that's actually a piano maker. But the owner said, well, by the way, one of the keys is sticking. I'm going to have it looked at before Wednesday, I hope. But, one of the keys, and sure enough, on the lower side of the keyboard, I don't remember which one, I think it was a D, was stuck. You had to really bang down on it. So, of course, you can't avoid playing on that key. But, so anyway, the lesson went fine. And then, so I get there Wednesday, and we all go into the room, and there's 11 people in there. So, a bigger group than all students and 2 teachers. So we're all circled around the piano, and then we all went around the room and talked about our experience playing, introduced ourselves, and then who wants to go first? So the first person who went, he played. It's really cool. He played the song Misty by Earl Gardner, who was a jazz pianist. And I knew that song because my dad used to play that, and my dad was a big fan of Earl Gardner. So that kind of like put me at ease, because it was just, I recognized what he played, and he did a great job. And then somebody else, another person went, and he did fine. And then I'm thinking, what am I doing here? Why am I here? Busy day, and then, you know, right from work. And so it's kind of like when you're in school and you just want to, you have a presentation to do, you just want to get it over with. So I went third, and it went fine. It wasn't perfect, but I did do the one thing that was good, and that was to just play past your mistakes and don't cycle back. That's probably the most important. That was what was on my mind the most. So I tripped up a little bit, and but it was fine. And then it was really cool watching the other people play. And you're playing with your back to all the people. And you get up to the bench and you say, today I'm going to play this, and I hope you enjoy it. There were some really terrific players. And I learned a lot just about performing and being more relaxed. So it was great. So that's out of the way, and I wasn't really stressing about it, but I was thinking about it a lot last week. And then I've already had my next lesson, and you know, we're moving on. There's, which is great. So you feel like you're making a little progress. It's very humbling too, but everybody was super nice and very, you know, everybody's clapping no matter what. And there was no reason not to clap, honestly, because everybody was very brave. And certainly all levels. And the last person to play was one of the teachers, who was, like, of course, ridiculously good. And, you know, we were like, oh my God. But even like a couple other people were just like, I can't believe you're taking lessons, because you're fantastic already. So anyway, that's the update. That's the unboxing. And hopefully the next time I make a video, I will be sitting on my new adjustable bench with a compartment. And so I'm very, very excited. And I thank you for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to subscribe, that would be really great. I'm getting a little closer in subscribers, so that's really close. I'm close to getting 500, which I know is small potatoes, but you know, I'm sort of goal-oriented, so it's nice to be able to have something to reach for. And so that is everything, and I hope you're all having a great day, and I will talk to you again soon. All right, look at this. It took me about 5 minutes. And so I'm just going to show you what it looks like. And now I'm going to raise it up. See, you just turn this knob to make it higher, which I'm going to do. So I'm going to put this down. I'm going to raise it up, and then I'm going to be all set. And you just do this. I think you only have to do one side. Yeah, that's true. So it goes up. And I was sitting on this many books. So I'm just gonna do like a brief measure. Maybe a little bit more. All right. I am so excited. And look, this is perfect. Very perfect. Oh, I have to screw this in a little bit more. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to sit on it, and then I'm going to practice. So, all right, that's the end, and I will see you again soon.